Hi everybody, I'm Alex.
And I'm Tyler.
Welcome to Unit 15, Tariff Strike. In the latest ratcheting up of tensions between Australia and China, China has announced new tariffs on Australian wine effective November 28 of 2020. The punitive measures are designed, China claims, to combat what they see as Australian winemakers dumping their product on the Chinese market.
Ratchet.
Ratchet.
Effective.
Effective.
Punitive.
Punitive. The Australian government, however, has countered these claims and claimed that this is actually more to do with what China perceives as grievances they have with Australia. For their part, the Australian winemakers have claimed that they are not selling their product at a cheaper price in the Chinese market.
Grievance.
Grievance.
China imports about 37% of Australia's wine exports. This year, the valuation was at 2.5 trillion Korean won. This announcement includes specific tariff amounts ranging from 100 to 200%. Brands that were not specifically mentioned were actually charged the highest. This announcement deals a heavy blow to Australian wineries, which were already suffering from reduced revenues due to wine tours being eliminated. Also, China imports wine from New Zealand and Chile with no tariffs, so Australian wineries basically cannot compete. Eliminate.
Eliminate. What kind of things does your country import?
I think the US, the top imports are something around machinery, computers and other hardware, and maybe automobiles and oil.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Yeah, I think we pretty much import all of those things too. The first thing that came to mind was automobiles, because all the old British companies, they've either been bought up by foreign companies or they've disappeared. So if you drive a car now in the UK, it's a Peugeot, it's a Citroën, it's a Volkswagen, it's either from Europe or maybe Korea or even the United States. So yeah, that's the most obvious one I can see. Electronics too. Do you know if there are any trade tariffs that have affected your country recently?
I don't know specifically, but with the last presidency there were some trade or tariff wars going on, and I saw some news that the US economy was a bit negatively impacted, but not that strongly, I think.
I see.
What about you?
Well, I don't know about trade tariffs, but I do know that there are all sorts of questions about trade in the wake of leaving the European Union. And how that's going to get resolved, I really don't know, because we have to figure out, like, EU goods, what are we going to do with those? What are drug prices going to be from the United States? There was a lot of anxiety about maybe the Trump administration would ramp up the prices. But thankfully, we don't have to worry about that for the time being. All right, well, that's going to do it for the preview, and we will see you back here for the review.